Insightful Color blog.
I'm Svetlana Pritzker.
And I'm Alexandra Isaievych.
And the theme of our blog is Conversations with the Universe. So we'd like to talk about how we talk to the universe and maybe inspire you to talk to the universe as well. And maybe you already do. And then maybe you'll share.
And we are also sharing our own co-creative journey and are looking forward to inspire you to create and co-create with your own creative spark, with your friends and family, with butterflies and birds and flowers and whatever might inspire you along the way.
We are part of the red thread that connects all the creative people. And our community is intentional creativity community. Creating with intention is receiving information and creating something with that information that has an end intent. So today I'd like to share my creative process with this painting. I call it the golden egg of creation. And the intent for this particular painting was to find the clarity of where I am located physically in this material world on the red thread of co-creation. Because we, as people, we're connected to hundreds, thousands, billions and gazillions of people, whether it's conscious or unconscious, we have that connection, and the web of connection is like the web in which we live. But the question is, who are we in the web? Are we in the center of the web? Are we weaving our web? Are we observing our web? Or are we the flies caught in the web? And very often I find myself, for example, I have a big family and I have a big community and I have a big following of the people on the Facebook and Meetup and local gatherings. And so I often find myself caught into the web of my own creation. And sometimes I feel like I'm like a fly. I'm trying to get out, to breathe a little bit, and to find my place takes an awareness. And that awareness is about why am I doing that? So I thought that it would be a good idea to discuss today is where the intention comes from. Does it come from the pressure? Does it come from the need to make money? Does it come from the physical existence? I need to be important. People should know about me. I want to be a teacher. Does it come from your need for personal growth and development? Do you want to contribute to the society? What are the needs that are your priorities? And we all have different priorities, but the needs are the same. We need to survive. We need to procreate, but we also need to grow spiritually, emotionally, physically, and energetically. And as we, Alexandra and I, explore ancient codes of expansion, cosmic expansion, and ancient codes that allow us to survive here on Earth, we follow the energy patterns and flow that brings our intention into creation that is so much more than initial intention for creation. So I started this painting from looking into what connects within my body in order for me to create. And we have, of course, the intention and desires of the heart, that which moves us forward and connects us to the higher meanings, and then our mind and the story of our mind. And then, of course, we have the creative energy, attraction field of the sacred energy, and everything else is our energetic field that holds us together according to our intention. So as I started creating those connections between my physical presence, body parts and organs, the background appears that looked like an ancient caterpillar. And I was thinking about what's going to hatch out of it. And as I continue working, the web appeared, because the web, for me, is a representation of our modern way of living, modern society. We cannot imagine ourselves without the web of the cell phones and the web of the computer connections and the web of the meetings and Zooms and things that are coming to us digitally. So we're constantly in the web of waves and information. And as this information comes to us, to filter this information according to our intention is extremely hard. So as I was creating my painting, the being appeared, and that being didn't look like a man or a woman. I often paint women faces because I'm a woman, and it helps me understand myself through the emotions of the physical face. But this time, it didn't look like any gender, it looked like an egg. And so I decided to go with the form of an egg. And as I continue working with an egg, the words start appearing in her eyes. The words were sparkling, opening your eyes, the windows of the universe. And as I heard those words and those messages, I went into deeper meditation about what are my eyes are focusing on? What am I focusing on as an energetic field, as a field of creation? And then the next set of words appeared. And those words were integrity, acceptance, attention, patience, peace, direction, wisdom, style, commitment. So every part of that web compass, I realized it was a compass. Every part of that compass leads to a different direction. And so if I try, and all of them are great, clarity, competence, intensity, understanding, every one of them is good. But if I'm going for understanding, I might not find the clarity, because understanding is a process, it's a learning, it's an experiencing. And if I'm going for the clarity, sometimes you just need to go inside and look what's inside. And we are in a shift right now. I truly believe we are shifting from being a planetary being into expansion of the cosmic being. Why? Because our way of living has delivered all the basic needs. They're satisfied. So we are no longer so bound to hunting and gathering and making sure that our species continues and we procreate all the time to make sure that we have enough people. We have a lot of people on Earth. Now the question becomes, what is the quality of life of these people? And what is the quality of the inner states that we create that then reverberates through the web of creation and then deliver the information through the web of our connection? And so the more I worked on that, the more of the coding appeared. So as I started with the human language and start choosing directions and really meditating, putting attention on which direction right now is relevant to me, what direction, what is my value, what is the ancient wisdom that I am the vessel of. I am a cauldron of creation right here, and so the ingredients I put in this cauldron is extremely important, because without those ingredients, the soup, the cosmic soup inside, is not gonna cook perfectly, and therefore the aroma, the emanation, the expansion of my energy would not meet my intention. And so as that process starts happening in the human mind, the cosmic mind open up to all those ancient creative codes. And as that happened, I realized that we are becoming the citizens of the universe, and it's important to know the language. And so the language of creative expression, intentional creativity processes where you have an intention to create, to deliver that clarity, to deliver that connection with inner world, and opening the portal in which you can step into the space that is beyond you and simultaneously connect to the space that is within you. The bridge between the earth and the heaven happens.
Thank you for sharing your process and your investigation. There are two pieces to this journey: is willingness to ask and willingness to receive, but also commitment to receiving answers and insights and staying with this and continuing to inquire and continuing to share. And we will keep sharing our process as we go along.
And we would like to invite you to create your own web today. Just, take a piece of paper and just with simple lines, create some sort of compass. But with this compass, don't worry about cordial directions. Just make as many lines as you feel are now in your life, pulling you in different directions, and just put the words to it. And then after you put the words to all your directions and all those things that are so important to you and all the values that become your priorities in life, then allow yourself to go inside and connect with the cosmic being, that is the cosmic soup that is in this container. And then from that place, open your eyes and with your pen, pencil, marker, or brush, put some ancient codes on that same web of creation and see what your creative mind can deliver to you today.
Use the blank space of paper as your receptacle, as your web into which you're capturing your insight, your inspiration, and whatever else comes into your awareness. And the beauty of paper, we can have a stack of sheets of paper and we can keep flowing and keep receiving, and there's always another sheet that we can move on to in our process of exploration and discovery.